Perfect conditions now. It's been raining heavily all day in West Yorkshire, but the rain has stopped. The pitch looks pretty much perfect, and it's a chilly evening. It's the first night when the winter coats have come out of the wardrobes, and it's the sort of evening that gives you a real sense that the football season is very much underway. Let's have a look at the two teams. Leeds United, well, as you've already heard there, it's the same as it was at the weekend. The one change that they've had to make is Adam Forshaw has not been able to make even a place on the bench this evening. He's not fit. He's suffered some sort of relapse to the injury that kept him out of the last couple of games. So no Forshaw involved at all this evening. But the good news is Luke Ayling is able to make a return to the starting 11. West Bromwich Albion had a good win at the weekend at Queen's Park Rangers, and as a result of that, not too many changes to their side. Perhaps, as you would anticipate, the one change is a surprising one maybe. Charlie Austin, cost them a lot of money in the summer, is on the bench, and coming in to replace him is Hal Robson-Kanu, the former Welsh international. So it's Robson-Kanu in and Austin out, and West Bromwich Albion apart from that as they were against QPR. And then a challenge comes in. It's a good challenge as well from Phillips. Makes the block on Pereira, a goal scorer at the weekend. And now Dallas to switch play. And plays the ball out to Alioski, left-hand side. Now up to the edge of the penalty area, and Harrison with the ball, and Bamford stabbed goalwards, and it's touched. It was Click in the end who made the touch goalwards, and it was touched behind for the first chance of the game. Well, Leeds made a lightning start against West Bromwich Albion here last season, and they weren't too far off doing the same thing here again as the ball came in. Diangana's over the ball, he runs off it and leaves it, and it's Pereira with a low ball into the feet of Bartley. I presume that was worked, otherwise it's a really poor free kick. Whatever, Leeds carry it forward as a result, and they break down the left-hand side with Alioski with a deep cross into the box, and there's a bizarre clearance behind, under no real pressure there to concede a corner kick, and Leeds will be grateful for that because it looked like the cross was relatively aimless from Alioski, and he's caused real problems here now as Pereira moves up towards the edge of the penalty area. Click atones for his error by winning the ball back for Leeds on the edge of his own box, and now Leeds can break. This is a good game, this is. Shackleton over the halfway line for Leeds, slightly short for Costa, what you might describe almost as a hospital ball there, and as a result of that, Costa gets crunched by Ferguson, and it will be a free kick to Leeds United. Calvin Phillips waits to get the game going again with a free kick to Leeds United. 21 minutes gone. Leeds 0, West Bromwich Albion 0. Both sides have had their moments in this game. West Brom top of the table at start of play. Phillips with the right foot ball, swings it into the penalty area. Bamford in space, and then behind Bamford, Harrison was lurking, and it was a defender who got the final touch. It goes behind for a corner kick.
It's a wonderful ball. Bamford knows he should have done better there. He swung his right foot at it and he's missed it.
Real opportunity. It was dropped into the perfect place, it looked like, for Patrick Bamford. Just had a defender marking him tight to his back, but he got away from the defender. Well, Leeds have to settle for a corner kick.
We've got a man free round the back extra.
Harrison waits on the far side of the penalty area as the signal is given, and Phillips plays it into the near post. Flicked header goalwards from White. Comes out to Click with a half volley. Takes a deflection, goes behind. It's come off I think it was Liam Cooper it hit ultimately. Wasn't hit with great power, that one from Click.
It's a good corner though, it's a good run. It's a good run off the skip.
Into the near post, the corner kick came. White with the little stooping header and put it really into the danger zone. Across the mid position in the Leeds half, Cooper, Phillips and White, all three involved, and now Dallas on the halfway line. Dallas tries to play, I think, through the legs of Diangana. Well, he can't manage to do that, but Costa's done well to come in and help him out. Dallas has it back down the line. Good turn from Bamford.
Brilliant.
Holds the ball up well. Now needs support. He's hemmed in. He's done really well to get away from both challenges. And now gets towards the byline. Oh, he's brought down just outside the penalty area by Bartley, who says that he's innocent, but the referee says you're not innocent. Not only that, but you're getting a yellow card as well, because Bamford's skill and trickery there got him into a great position, and Bartley flew out. Old style, you'd say.
It's a foul.
All day long.
He's, by the way, some wonderful skill. Wonderful skill on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, he's not caught him, but my God, he's had to jump, because if he hasn't, he'd have been severely injured. So you have to applaud Bamford for riding the tackle.
Yeah, he got away from it. The free kick, well, it was only, I mean, you're talking a yard outside the penalty area there. That's how close it was. Leeds' first challenge is to get the ball back. Well, Dallas steps in to do that briefly, but then loses out again to Ferguson, and Phillips slides
well
in
there, Phillips. He's
with
done
a challenge.
He's very clever. You could sort of say an old head on young shoulders.
He's a disappointing
this doesn't look good for the captain.
sign for Cooper of Leeds United, who's gone down with the ball some distance away. He's on the edge of the D, on the edge of the penalty area, and Luke Ayling is immediately up on his feet and going through a warm-up routine, because given the fact there was nobody near Liam Cooper when he went down there, you do wonder whether that's some sort of muscle injury, a strain.
Yeah, he's not happy. Got a decision now. Do you bring Berardi on, or do you put Luke Ayling at centre half?
That's a big call, isn't it? We're about to see the incident and the replay here. He was just, he's pulled up.
He's popped his groin.
That's the end of Liam Cooper's night, and that might be the end of Liam Cooper's international involvement, and it could be Liam Cooper out for a couple of weeks, that potentially. We'll see. Maybe we're being overly pessimistic, because he's still out there on the park at the moment. Costa. That's a great ball for Dallas, perfectly played. Now Dallas carries it forward, now infield to Bamford. Bamford has options to the left-hand side. Click with a shot, the block came in quickly, and Leeds get a corner kick. So again, the game swings from one end to the other.
It's good play from Leeds, it's brilliant transition, great play off Dallas. If I was Slaven Bilic, I would be fuming with the 1-2. Basic principles of the game, don't let a runner go. You saw it happen.
And Leeds are having to defend again as the ball is cleared out by Berardi from the penalty spot. Comes for Costa, just inside Leeds territory, now up and over the halfway line to Click. Great return ball to Costa. Now there's space for Leeds. It's up to Shackleton, and now Harrison on the edge of the penalty area. Harrison with the ball at his feet, trying to work room for a shot, maybe. Come still with Harrison. Alioski's gone wide. He gets the ball, low drive, and it's gone in from Patrick Bamford. Final touch, I think, from the Leeds striker. Harrison goes to take the acclaim, Alioski goes to take the acclaim far side. One thing we can say for certain, Leeds United 1, West Bromwich Albion 0.
Absolutely brilliant play all over from Leeds. Quick transition from the right to the left, forward runners. The inside pass from Click was beautiful. Played inside to Costa, into Shackleton wide. Bamford's movement. Patience, another fullback overlapping. Oh, I think.
Well, there's no touch from Bamford.
There's no touch from Bamford. Yeah.
Because had he touched it, it's an own goal, actually.
Yeah, it's an own goal. We've got away. Well, we haven't got away with that one. It's great play. We haven't got away with anything.
Final touch off Kyle Bartley.
Yeah.
But if Bamford had made a touch, he was going to be offside. But he wasn't close. I knew the ball had moved.
Yeah.
But it's come off Bartley, and that may well go down as a Bartley own goal. Saw an own goal.
I think as well. I
don't
think it was hitting the target.
Into 3 added minutes as Phillips tries to win the ball back for Leeds, but beaten to it by Pereira, then wins it back off Pereira. Great play by Calvin Phillips, and a fine ball to Bamford. Now there's a runner through the middle. If he can pick out Click, it's just ahead of Click, and then a back pass is difficult for Johnson. Oohs and ahs from the home supporters, because the keeper had to stretch to keep that from being a second own goal. Dallas, good ball forward. Still chances for Leeds, maybe. Shackleton has it, plays it into space. Left-hand side, carried forward by Alioski. Onto Harrison in the penalty area. Cut back for Click on the penalty spot. Comes back for Alioski with a low drive. Touched in, and Costa. Oh, it's saved by Johnson.
What a save.
Right in front of goal. An amazing block from Sam Johnson has held a Costa. Looked absolutely odds on to give Leeds a second goal right on half-time. Alioski's shot, and it was touched goalwards by Bamford, who looked suspiciously offside, but
he
nothing
wasn't offside
was given
because the right back had kept him on.
And Johnson made the first save, and the second save was fantastic. He picked himself up and he got across the goal line, and Sam Johnson has made a crucial double save there.
He's
kept them in the game. Prevented Leeds from going in on half-time with a 2-goal lead. So still 1.
That's a great ball and run.
Phillips, great ball over the top for Costa to chase. The defender gets a foot in ahead of him, but Costa's in there. Can Costa find room for the shot on goal? He can't quite. He stumbled at the crucial moment, and Ajayi recovered, and he stabbed the ball behind for a Leeds corner kick. It's a fine ball over the top for Costa to chase. Ajayi read it and then lost it, and Costa turned into him basically when it looked like the opportunity was going to...
defending, and the hardest job in football, by the way, apart from referee again, is the fourth down there. Because I've experienced it being at the fourth. Oh, Leeds are in.
Now there's a problem here as the ball goes across the goal mouth. And Leeds were so lucky there, because arriving at the back post was Matt Phillips, and it was Pereira's cross-come shot, and they were an absolute whisker away any sort of contact there, and that surely was an equalising goal. Leeds were rather cut open on that occasion, and it was just a little bit further ahead.
Yeah, that's a
Matt
big let off for us,
wanted.
It wasn't really a shot, it was more of a cross shot. Obviously Phillips has just been unlucky, come flying in at the back.
And there's good work on the edge of the penalty area from Stuart Dallas, and Dallas to Harrison. Harrison, the only player forward at the moment for Leeds is Bamford. It doesn't arrive at Bamford. Now it does, maybe. Can he turn and make possession? Yes, he can. That's a late challenge, and that's a yellow card. Oh, it's a yellow, but Ajayi there will be perhaps just a little bit relieved.
He's lucky,
because that was a scrape down the ankle of Patrick Bamford as he spun away from the marking player, and he was on his way just inside the West Brom half. And the ball is played. It's a good ball wide to Costa, who's just inside the penalty area. Ball drops, volley goalwards, comes out for Click, and Click sees a shot blocked by Bartley. And another opportunity for Leeds United there. Great work initially by Costa,
brilliant,
saved by Johnson, and then when it came out to Click, you have to say it was a great block. Ball far side, Krovinovic has the chance to play,
him down then.
And Pereira plays goalwards, and Kiko Casilla dives to his right hand side.
I thought Krovinovic could have gone down then. I thought he had a little drag. He was, if you watch here,
they had bodies
just
over,
there,
didn't they, West
you know, that little touch then, he could have gone down,
but they carried on playing.
It's a good save.
And Casilla,
or has he made that look better than what it is?
Well, it's that slightly odd dive that Kiko Casilla has. I think he kind of doesn't stretch. He kind of, I don't know, I'm not quite sure he does it, but. And then it comes to Krovinovic, and through the middle for Pereira. Pereira with Alioski tight to him. Click steps across, but Sawyers has it for West Brom. Sawyers has possession again. West Brom midway inside Leeds half. Now it's the central defender coming up again. The man with the 6 on his back plays a great pass down the channel inside the defender. It's glossed up towards the near post, and Casilla does a brilliant job in clutching onto the ball with some relief written across his face there, because the ball from the central defender was impeccable inside the defender for the curved run of Zahore.
He'll be disappointed with that cross. You've got, from that area there, you've got to pull back or go far post.
Berardi, great win of the ball with a stooping header. Now Dallas is midway inside the West Brom half. This is better from Leeds. Out towards Harrison, near side, and then Bamford in towards the edge of the penalty area. Alioski, and now Harrison with a bit of space, and he shoots, and Johnson beats the shot away. And it comes out to the far side of the penalty area, and Ayling holds the ball up for Leeds. Can they get it back in there again? Played in to the edge of the area. Harrison with a little back heel for Costa. Costa goes down. It's still there. Click plays the ball, but he side-foots the ball straight into the hands of Johnson, and he made it just a little bit too easy for the West Brom keeper there. But that was a great piece of play from Leeds, and they worked that so well.
He's in here.
Harrison so close. At the other end, Leeds are having to do some defending as Dallas has lost out. And Pereira carries the ball forward for West Brom. Good block from Berardi. More work for Leeds to do defensively, though, as the ball is on the far side with Diangana. Now Pereira, edge of the penalty area, links up with Diangana, who will try and cut the ball back, and Berardi slides in to knock the ball
Leeds are putting bodies on the line. This is the different Leeds. This is the resilience that we need to see. This is what it takes to win games at a Tuesday night against top of the league teams.
It's breathless stuff.
Win this game, no one will care about the second half performance.
Now midway inside Leeds territory. Now Roman Sawyers is back in the centre circle under pressure from Click, and it goes back to Bartley again, and Bartley's looking ahead of himself for support. Sawyer through the gap up towards the edge of the area in Zahore, and then played into Zahore again, edge of the box, into the box indeed, it loops up, and it loops into the hands of Kiko Casilla.
I tell you what, the play through the middle of the park for West Brom then was fabulous. Great defending in the end. Bodies put in on the line. We thought it was going to loop over the defending.
No need to hurry this now. We're inside the final minute of the 90. The board will go up shortly to see how much longer Leeds have to hold on here. Bamford does exactly the right job, and he's won a brilliant free kick for Leeds United there. And it's another yellow card because Bamford is hacked down. He held the ball up so well again. Midway inside West Brom territory, and he's cut down. And Leeds have a free kick. And better than that, Leeds see more seconds tick down. And better than that, Leeds have the chance to keep the ball in that West Brom half, deep in that West Brom half. Marching on together, rings out around Ellen Road. 4 added minutes, that's the crucial statistic now. 4 minutes remaining, we're into that time already. So 4 minutes now for Leeds to hang on to this, to claim only the second home win of the league season. Harrison in the West Brom half, back to Alioski, chips it up into the penalty area. Just another instance where you think, keep possession maybe, get it in the corner. It's played out quickly from Johnson.
Now look at this.
Zahori at the other end is in, and he's played the shot high over the crossbar.
That's a chance from us not keeping the ball in the corner.
And it's that eagerness to keep trying to attack, but there's a time and a place, isn't there? I don't know. But anyway, ultimately we can say it didn't matter because the ball was blazed over the crossbar by Zahori. Yeah. As we head towards 5 seconds of normal time, the whistles go up again from the home supporters. That's added time all but done now. We're into added time on added time. And so close, Leeds United, as the ball goes forward. Referee still not got the whistle to the mouth. The header is won by Ben White, loops up in the air in the Leeds half. Pereira in possession for West Brom, up towards the edge of the area. Feet needed, challenge needed, chance for a shot from the edge of the D. Comes back out to Pereira again, up into the D again, and then it's given away. And surely now Costa has to run it clear, and the final whistle goes, and it's celebrations all around Ellen Road, and the home supporters have a second victory to celebrate this season here. And it's been a fantastic game, it's been a real contest, and the West Brom players sink to their knees in disappointment. They gave a really good account of themselves, but Leeds just had that little bit more. They got the goal in the first half, they defended brilliantly in the second half, and Leeds have claimed a very, very important victory here. They've beaten the side who are top of the table. It's finished. Leeds United 1, West Brom 0, a game to enjoy.
West Brom are a good team. Do you know what? It's brilliant tonight that the tables have turned. I thought West Brom were going to come and sit. No, did they not? First half, okay. I thought they needed to accelerate the game second half. You could see that they did accelerate the game second half. They got forward quicker, they are in wide areas. But a resilient Leeds defending, experienced players coming on, Berardi and Aileen, manager making brave decisions, subbing a sub. Ultimately, Leeds top of the league Tuesday night.